No. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Layla Fashion. In keeping with doing some more like candid, real content, I'm going to be doing some Shibari in real time with you wearing pantyhose. My losh will likely be at my side, and I'm going to be doing a Futomomo tie on one of my legs. Don't know if I said that right. It's a frog tie. And yeah, so the angle will be mostly my legs and feet. And I thought it would look kind of cool because I'm wearing these like flowered pantyhose. So it'd be like a little bit more pretty than just my leg. So yeah, let's try it out. Over there, please. Okay, so I'm really new to the whole like Shibari self-tie situation, but I find it really pretty and artistic, and I'm really getting into it. I don't really have someone to practice on, so hence utilizing myself. And I'll probably make a mistake here and there, like in real time, which is totally okay. You know, we're all just learning. TBH, I just did that tie real good for, like, I didn't even have to say anything out loud to remember. So yeah, I'm going to likely put that behind. Might have made that a little bit loose, but that's okay. This is just for all intensive purposes. So it wraps around the leg, and my foot will be like this. And it's actually really quite pretty once it's all done. See, maybe that, yeah, okay. And the point of it is, well, I actually don't know the point. But when you're going, you have to wrap it around your thigh and your shin pretty tightly. And you want to make sure like the rope is nice and snug all the way around. Pulling on your thigh will be a lot less uncomfortable than pulling on your shin. I've actually not ever done Shibari in pantyhose, so this will be an interesting sort of experience because I'm not sure how it'll like grip on the skin, or not skin, grip on the pantyhose. So as you see, it's like gone all the way up, and my leg is like a frog. It's gone all the way up. It's pretty tight. And you do like 4 up. This is just going to be like a basic one because I literally just learned this the other day. I'm just checking that on this side it's all straight. Okay, so then it goes into tying, and I'm probably gonna say what I saw in the video, just so I can like remember how to do it. But it says to go over and then under, over and then under, and then over which you just were. And it makes this like And we don't want to pull these too fast through and fray the ends. Makes this like really pretty knot. So then it's just the same all the way down. So over and under. And again, over what I just was. Yeah, so I thought this would be kind of cool to start doing some of these videos as I learn. Just so you can get a sense of like the things that Layla is into. And what she likes to do in some of her spare time. Yeah. Like I said, I'm like really interested in hearing what you have to say. Over, under, oh, it's got to be on this side. Over, under, over what I just was. But you can hear Milo chewing on this thing. Oh, these are coming undone. This rope was gifted to me by an old lover slash friend because I had said I was interested in getting into Shibari, so I was given one of their ropes. And I've used it on myself quite a bit, so I think the edges are starting to fray a bit. The way that the video that I did, they said that if you have like long legs and you don't have a lot of space to go up, you can just kind of lock it off. Or you can, without doing an actual knot again, you can just like wrap it up. But I like to do the knot because I think it's pretty. And I like to have consistency. And then this part is a little bit more challenging. Well, it's not, well, it just depends on how like flexible you are. But it's different approach. You kind of make the loop first, and then you slowly pull the rope through. This is actually the first time I'm doing it without watching it on a video. First, or like as I'm doing it, so I'm pretty like happy with how this is going right now. And then another loopy, and this goes through again. It is actually really pretty with the pantyhose on. It like adds another layer to the art. And for me, I find this like more of an art thing. Like I know some people really like are into like rope for like bedroom bondage, but I'm actually not a big fan. I've definitely had that experience, and it's okay, but it's not my favorite. And I'm actually more interested in like the actual art and process of tying. So that's just me though. I know people got different fetishes and things, or like things that they're into. I don't ever yuck someone's yum. I mean, there are definitely circumstances that I don't necessarily agree. But that is their life. But for me, I really like rope as like an activity, an artistic sort of creative expression. There's a lot of like closeness that you can have with someone that you're doing this with, and it doesn't have to be like a sexual thing. Okay, and so that's this side being tied, and I'm just gonna weave this through because I have extra, because I got itty bitty legs, just to make it like pretty. And I have done it before where I've done one on each side, and then you can tie your legs together, which is cool. And if you like the content of me doing rope in pantyhose, let me know, and I would absolutely love to do more of it. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Sometimes it's quite hard because it's really tight and these angles are a little bit challenging. I don't really know what I'm trying to do here, TBH. Just lock it off. Oh. Okay, and so it's done on both sides. And I could, if I was doing the other side, I could tie my other leg to it, or I don't know, I could tie this to something else. So I guess, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, this is my finished pantyhose Futomomo. I think it's pretty pretty. Let me know what you think. Okay, bye.